This workout video, butt plaster, pretty obvious in the name, we're going to blast our butt. Your butt is definitely going to be sore, maybe shaking a little bit, spasming after this workout. So I know we already have other lower body workouts, even some other butt workouts, but it's just so popular. So many people request it, and everyone wants to tone and strengthen the butt. So it's not going to make your butt bigger, but it's going to help get rid of the fat and make it more sculpted and have a nice shape to your rear end, which who can complain about that, right? We all love that. So weights are optional. I recommend weights, especially if you've been doing our other workouts, you're getting pretty strong, the weights will challenge you and just make it a little bit harder. However, you can also do this workout without weights. Pretty much all the exercise can be modified and done without weights. So grab onto, maybe a medium-sized weight. I'm gonna have a 7 and a 10 nearby. But otherwise, nothing too heavy, nothing too extreme. We're going to be doing a lot of repetition, which is what's going to make that butt burn. So we're going to start standing. Grab onto your heavier weight if you have a heavy weight and just hold it at your chest. Turn your toes in so that your feet are parallel. First, we're just going to start with some traditional squats to warm the legs up. So you're going to stick out your butt, sit nice and low, and then stand up. And just make sure when you glance down that the knees stay behind your toes. Okay, so we want to protect our knees. Sit back like you're sitting into an imaginary chair. Okay, we're going to do this for 30 more seconds. We're only doing the squats once. Again, it's more of just a warm-up to get the legs warmed up. So you'll feel it in other areas as well. Your quads, hamstrings, glutes. Good. Doesn't matter how fast or slow you go, but maintain that good form the whole class. So we got 15 more seconds here on the squats. Remember, this can be done without weights. That weight is just extra challenge. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Come down to your mat. If you have a lighter weight, put that behind your knee. Something that you can grab onto there with your knee. So you want to squeeze on tight, flex the foot. This is one of my favorite exercises. I'm sure you've seen it in one of our other videos because it's just so effective. So lift the knee up off the floor, go straight behind you, 30 seconds, flex the foot, bring the knee about in line with the hip, okay? Most of these exercises that work the glutes also work the hamstrings, so don't be surprised if your hamstrings start to get tired or they get sore as well. Everything on the back side works together, just like everything on the front side works together. So they help each other out. 5 more seconds. Now we take it out to the side. Same leg, but bring it out to the side. We call this one fire hydrant. I'm sure you can figure out why it's called fire hydrant. Lift it up nice and high each time. Good. Exhale out the mouth. Flex that foot. Squeeze on tight if you're using the weight. 15 more seconds. Hopefully your hip and glutes are burning already. Keep going. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're just going to switch sides. So take the weight, put it behind your left knee. Squeeze on tight, flex the foot. Start with the leg going straight up behind you in line with the hip and then back down. 30 seconds here. Squeezing onto the weight if you're using the weight. Good. Exhale out the mouth. Find your breath. Exhaling out the mouth on the exertion is just going to make the workout a little easier for you. You got 10 more seconds going to the back on the left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take it out to the side. Left side fire hydrants. Lift it up nice and high. Use those glutes. Use those outer hip muscles. Toning the legs. Good. 15 more seconds. Lifting out to the side. Don't compromise your form. Lift it up high each time. Good. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remove the weight if you had the weight. All right. Come back up to stand. Weight is optional. If you want to hold one weight at your chest, you can hold it at your chest. Turn your toes out. So some people call this sumo squat, plie squat, horse pose, whatever you want to call it. Sit down low, press those knees out, and then stand up tall and straighten the legs. Exhale out the mouth, and every time you squat down, keep those knees pressing out wide in the same direction of the toes. So you want to make sure that the knees don't cave in here. 15 more seconds on these squats. Wide squats, toes turned out. Hopefully you're starting to sweat and get warmed up here. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Come back down to your hands and knees. Now we're going to take it more into a modified side plank position. Left hand down. Keep your left knee down. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Place your lighter weight on your hip, or just place your hand on your hip. Flex that top foot and then just lift it up and down. And try not to touch the floor. Just hover the floor as it comes down and lift it up about in line with the hip. 30 seconds here, but we're already 15 seconds in with all that talking. Working the outer hip, working the glutes. Good. Hopefully your butt's maybe shaking, burning a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it up, point your foot, draw little circles in the air in one direction, small circles. I know it's so hard, but just keep them small. You guys got it. Now reverse 10 seconds in the other direction with those circles. You're almost done with this leg, with this side. 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, other side. I know that right hip is burning. So right hand down, right knee down. Weight on your left hip. Flex the foot, and first we lift it all the way up, all the way down. 30 seconds. Nice and controlled. Again, these workouts are not about speed. We're building strength. Yes, you're getting your heart rate up, which means there's also cardio involved as well, and you're sweating, so you're getting a great workout. But we always want to maintain good form. So if you need to slow it down, that's more important. Slow it down. Only 10 more seconds. You guys got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, point your foot, draw little circles in one direction. Just 10 seconds. I know, my butt's burning too. All right, switch directions, other direction with those circles. Tiny circles, keep them small. 5 more seconds, you can do it. Don't give up. The burning is good. The burning is good for you, and relax. Oh, I know, that's always a tough one. It's a crowd pleaser. Grab your heavy weight. If you're using the weight, stand up. Back to our wide squats. Toes turned out, 45 degrees. Sit down nice and low. 30 seconds. And you should notice a difference this second time in the wide squats, because your butt should be burning from the last exercise. So you might feel this in different areas. Just 10 more seconds. Wow, I'm dripping in sweat. What about you guys? Dripping down my face. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come back down to your mat. This time, lie down on your side. So I'm going to be on the edge of my mat, left hand under my head. Swing my legs towards the right corner of the mat. So you make a little banana shape. Hand can be on the hip, the floor, or make it harder, put the weight on the hip. Lift your top leg up and down. So it's just like what we did in side plank. Flex the foot. It might go a little higher here, and that's fine, okay? Nice and controlled though. Don't just swing it up as high as it can go. 10 more seconds. You guys are doing great. 5 more seconds. Now, the best part is we're going to do those circles again. So hold it up about a foot on top of the other one. Point your toe, draw little circles in one direction. So in some ways it's easier because we're lying on our side. We don't have to hold ourselves up in that side plank. But because our legs are tired, reverse directions on those circles, it's going to burn just as much here. And then release. If you have the weight, gently release the weight. Switch sides. So either flip over to the other side of your mat or swing around, right hand under your head. Swing the legs forward. Make that banana shape with your body. If you're using the weight, use the weight, place it on the hip. Flex your feet first, just lifting it up and down for 20 seconds. Nice and controlled. Use your body. Resist gravity. So control as it comes down, not just as it goes up. 10 more seconds here. Good. Keep exhaling out the mouth. 5 more seconds. And then we're going to do everyone's favorite, the leg circles. Hold it up. Point your foot. Draw little leg circles in one direction. 10 seconds. Good. And and then reverse, other direction, leg circles. One more time here. This is it, last time with the leg circles. I forgot to mention that, you're probably happy. 3, 2, and 1. Release the leg, release the weight. We are going to stand up and do one more set of those wide squats. So grab the heavy weight. This is the last time. Turn your feet out. Squat down low, press the knees out, and then stand up. Good. This is it, last time on the squats. Then we're going to be on our back for the last couple exercises. And your butt should be on fire. Engage your butt, squeeze it together as you stand up. Get that little extra bit here. 10 more seconds. Whew. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You won't need this heavy weight anymore. Set it off to the side. And then lay on your back. Again, weight is optional. You can do these last couple exercises without the weight. Otherwise, you can hold on to your weight by your right hip. Okay, so you're going to put it on the right hip. Left leg is up. Left hand is down. One leg bridge. So lift the hips up as high as you can. Flex the foot. Again, it's still going to be just as challenging even without that weight. Okay, the weight just makes it a little bit harder. Good. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. If you're using the weight, put your weight on your left hip. Otherwise, just put the hand on the floor. Lift the right leg up. Lift your hips up. One leg bridge. Nice and high. Again, you might start to feel it more in the hamstrings. Just depends which area is stronger. Okay, if your glutes are already strong, then you're going to feel it in your hamstrings. If your hamstrings are strong, you might feel it more in your glutes. Whichever area needs the work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the weight. Okay, if you're using the weight, come back to the right side, but take your left foot across. Make a number 4 shape, and then lift your hips up. So one leg bridges, except with number 4 legs. Exhale out the mouth as you lift up. We're this last little stretch here. So keep going strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. Right leg across. Flex the foot. Make that number 4. Lift your butt up. 20 seconds here on this side. Lift up nice and high. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Both feet on the floor. Last one. No weights. You've already done so much with the weights if you've been using the weights. Bridge with both legs. Lift up, squeeze those glutes at the top, and then back down. Lift up, squeeze the glutes. All the way up, all the way down. Using the glutes to maybe lift the hips even higher. Doing on 2 legs, obviously easier than 1 leg, but again, your glutes and hamstrings are tired. We've pretty much burned them out in this exercise, or this workout, so they should feel great tomorrow. Good, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hug those knees in. Give a little rock side to side. Now my favorite stretch for the glutes or the outer hip area is half pigeon. So we're going to rock up and come into half pigeon just briefly so that you can get a nice stretch so it doesn't feel super tight after that workout. So come into a downward facing dog. Lift the hips up. Lift your right leg up in the air. Open the hip, bend the knee. And this might feel nice. Maybe you hold here for a moment. Then sweep it forward. Right knee behind the right wrist. Slide your left leg back. If your hips are tight or they're just sore from this workout, keep your heel in close and you're still going to get a good stretch. If you're more flexible, move the shin a little more forward. There should never be pain on your knee. Okay, so back off if there's pain on the knee. Either use some props, bend it in closer, or modify laying on your back with lying down number 4. Gently flex your right foot and then walk your hands out and fold. And just enjoy this nice opening to that right hip. And it's going to feel different after this workout versus after doing half pigeon at the end of a yoga class or a different type of workout. Because we work the glutes so much, you're going to feel this stretch maybe a lot more than you normally do. And drop your head, relax your neck. Just slow down your breath here in your half pigeon. Walk your hands in. I know, so short, but we're short on time in this video. Sweep that right leg back, open it up, three-legged dog, and set it down. Other side, left leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Sweep it forward. Half pigeon, slide the right leg back, square your hips. One side might feel different. Adjust the position of the shin, adjust the position of your blocks, whatever you need here. Flex that left foot and then walk it out and fold. Again, it's not going to be for very long, just to get a little bit of a stretch and lengthen out the muscle that we strengthened today. Relax your head and neck. And then walk your hands in. We're going to send it right back. Three-legged dog. Lift that left leg up. Open it up. And set it down. Downward facing dog. You guys did amazing. I hope you enjoyed that butt blasting workout. I hope it worked well for you and you feel your glutes. As you start to do this workout more or other workouts and you get stronger, you can always increase the size of your weights and make it heavier. Or you can pair this with another workout to make an even longer workout, or maybe add a cool down video afterwards.